So we met up with Alyssa Brown. She sells essential oils, and she's going to tell us a little bit about how to keep our families healthy during the winter.
My name's Alyssa Brown, and I've been doing essential oils for about 3 years now, so I'm very familiar with them. I love them a lot, and I'm just here to share with you all the things that I love about them and the different ways you can use them, especially for your families. So one of the biggest questions I get is why use essential oils, and the biggest reason is because they're all natural. They come straight from plants, and when you get them from a reputable company, that's all that's in there. There are companies that will mix things in there, so you have to be careful to make sure you get it from a good company that you trust, that does different tests and things to make sure that there's no pesticides or other impurities left behind. But when you get good, pure essential oils, they're 100% natural, and they can be extremely beneficial to you and your family. Another question I get all the time is how safe are essential oils? And the answer is, as long as you use them the way they're meant to be used, they're extremely safe. They're from plants. We eat plants all the time in our daily lives, hopefully, in our meals and things. So it's no different than that. Like I said, as long as they're from a reputable company, that they make sure that there aren't any pesticides or other things left behind that shouldn't be, and that they are 100% pure the way that they should be from the plant, so that's all you're getting. There are some companies that don't do that, so make sure you get them from a reputable company that you know does all those kind of tests. But they're very safe, and there's 3 different ways that you can use the high quality essential oils. You can use them aromatically, which just means that you're inhaling them, which you can do you can open an oil and smell it right out of the bottle. You can use it in a diffuser. Sometimes if I don't have a diffuser with me, I'll even put them on those little scentsy candle warmers, and I'll smell my house up that way. That's a great way to use them, especially for like cleaning the air, that kind of thing, and also for the emotional, the oils that help with emotions. It's a really good way to get them in your body and help boost those emotions or things like that. Another way you can use them is topically, which is a really popular way, especially with ones that help with like muscle soreness or digestion issues. Those are really good ones to just rub on the body. Obviously with the sore muscle ones, you would just rub it directly on your body and it would soak in and get to work. And the last way, which this is the way you have to be careful with, is internally. There are a few oils that you don't want to take internally. Some, they just wouldn't do you any good if you took them internally. They're not meant to be used that way, and some, it could be harmful because they're just not plants that are meant to be ingested. The other thing with this is you're not going to want to go to the dollar store or Walmart or one of those places and buy those essential oils and ingest them internally. They're not safe to use that way, and I really don't recommend that. The only oils that are safe to ingest internally are food grade or higher. So you have to be very careful. You have to check on the bottle, make sure that it says, yes, these are okay for taking internally. Most oils aren't, but there are just a very few companies that they do make sure their oils are high enough quality that you can ingest them. So that is a great way, especially for supporting the digestive system, the immune system, things like that. It's a really great way to take them. You also will want to use a little more caution taking them internally if you're pregnant or if it's a young child, just because your bodies are a little more sensitive at that time. So one of the other great things is you can use them for kids. I know a lot of people are hopefully very cautious about what they use on their kids. They want them to be natural and safe, but also you want them to be effective, or what's the point of using them? So one of the great things is these are great to use with kids, and I get a lot of questions about what's safe, what's not, and one of the best ways to do that is to just have a book like this. This is the Modern Essentials book. They update it all the time to make sure that the information is up to date and the best, most accurate information you can get. And it has, if you flip to the very back cover, it has this little chart back there that very easily talks about for each different oil and different blend, it talks about who's allowed to use them topically, aromatically, and internally. It has sections for adults, children, and pregnant. So if you have questions about what to use when you're pregnant, what to use on your kids, or what to use on you, and how is the best way to use them, this is a super handy tool. They're not very expensive. If you're going to get into essential oils, this is a must-have. I highly, highly recommend it. There is also The Essential Life. It's another great book. It's a little bit less like a textbook, which that one is. It doesn't have the chart, but it has a lot of really great ways to use them. It has a whole section on what to use with kids, what to use when you're pregnant. So it's really awesome that way. There are several that you would want to avoid during pregnancy, which include things like rosemary, birch, wintergreen, and you want to avoid peppermint. Peppermint can reduce your milk supply, but we do have another oil, fennel, that can help boost that milk supply also, so never fear, it can go both ways. I want to talk about some of my very favorite essential oils. The one that really got me hooked on essential oils is a digestive blend. It's called Digestin, and it's just a combination of several different oils that help your digestive system. So it doesn't matter what kind of digestive issue I'm having, that's my go-to. I use it daily and I love it. Another one that most moms and people in families are going to find awesome as well is On Guard. It's one of my favorite. You can get it in a ton of products, but it's an immune boosting oil. So it has different oils in there that are mixed specifically to boost your immune system. It works with your body, and especially if you're here in Utah like me, or anywhere where the air gets kind of yucky, that's a really good thing to do because that can lower your immune system. Also, just the winter months where the sun is not out as much, we're not outdoors as much, and we tend to eat a lot more junk food with higher fat and sugar content. It lowers our immune system, so while you should still try and eat healthy, this is also a good way to help boost your immune system. And I also love the emotional essential oils. I know even if it's not a constant daily struggle for you to deal with your emotions, everybody has struggles with their emotions from time to time. It's just inevitable, so those are really, really good ones. There's ones that help you feel uplifted, that help you when you're feeling sad, they'll help console you. Ones will help you feel motivated about whatever it is that you're doing. So there's a lot of really good essential oil options as far as that goes. Single oils or different blends that are offered, and they're all amazing and I highly recommend them. So now I want to talk specifically about the winter months. I already mentioned On Guard, which is a really good immune boosting oil, but the other ones that I would like to mention are Melaleuca. It's a really good purifying oil, so it's one that I would recommend doing in like your diffuser to help the air in your home be more clean. We can also do, I recommend taking good vitamins. There are essential oil companies that do offer good vitamins, but even if you don't want to do those, just any vitamin is a really good idea to help boost your immune system. You can also do things like there's oils that help with your respiratory system, so if you're finding that the air quality or any kind of sickness is affecting your respiratory system, there's some really good oils that can help with that, like a breathe blend or eucalyptus, peppermint, that kind of thing. They can help open up those airways, make them feel better, and help your respiratory system, which can help, make your immune system better and help you get better faster.
If you'd like essential oils from Alyssa, you can check out her Instagram page at BeWellOils. For more about my gluten-free cooking, how I help my marriage and family, subscribe below.